G'day shooters, Mike from Foresight Tactical.
No, I'm Ben from Straight Shooter.
Today Ben and I are going to review the Ultimatum U300 bolt action. The particular bolt has been designed for long range precision shooting and is manufactured in Canada.
Each action comes with its own inspection report stating the tolerances to the trueness of the action, and that is something that we did put to the test earlier on today. We did put an indicator on it on a bare action, and it actually came in a bit less than what was stated on the certificate, and the action was within 0.2 of 1 thou. So they're a very true action.
The U300 is designed and built off a Remington 700 footprint with standard Remington action thread and spacing. It's got an inbuilt recoil lug and will accept all aftermarket Remington 700 triggers. The particular trigger I used today was a Timmy trigger. The U300 action comes standard with a 20 MOA Picatinny rail. The bolt itself is quite a meaty tactical style bolt through the main tube here. As you'll see, it's quite large. It comes down to quite a unique feature, which is a floating bolt head. And what that does, it gives you full contact and alignment with the base of your shell. So it does improve your accuracy. It is a removable bolt head, so you can interchange with different calibers. So you can pull this bolt head out, which I'll show you a bit later on. And you can, say there was a 308, you can put a 223 bolt head in with a barrel change. You've got a 223 with the same true to action. It's got your standard claw style extractor and pin. It's got your 3 locking lugs, 3 individual locking lugs. And moving back down, it's got a tactical bolt handle and with a 60-degree lift. Okay guys, we're going to run through the breakdown of the bolt and the removal of the bolt head. It's quite a simple process. It's just simple as a quarter turn the rear of the bolt. Obviously you see it pops out with a bit of spring tension, and that removes your spring and firing pin assembly. From there, you'll see there's a small spring washer in between the floating bolt head and the actual main tube. So you just put a little bit of pressure on that bolt head and push that pin out, or it falls out. From there, simply pull your bolt out. That's your compression washer. And that's your actual floating bolt head. Like I said before, it's interchangeable, caliber interchangeable, and it has actually got the floating feature as well. To reassemble, you just simply put your compression washer on the bolt head. Make sure you've got holes that need to align for your firing pin to move through, and for a right-handed action, make sure your extractor is to the right hand side, and you'll see where the hole lines up. From there, you've got a hole in your pin. Obviously that's for the firing pin to move through, so line that up as well. Bit of pressure, pop that pin in. From there you put your firing pin assembly in, and then from there, with a bit of downward pressure, you depress the spring, rotate it anti-clockwise, you hear a click, and that is it, complete. And it's as simple as that. Most of the action has a hard nitride finish and constructed of 4140 steel. We'll quickly talk about the 2 firearms we use today. I use this particular rifle here, which is it comes in 6.5mm Creedmoor. It's got a Madco barrel. Running down, I've got a 3 to 12 power Schmidt & Bender scope, great little scope, and then we've got our U300 Ultimatum precision action. The trigger on the particular firearm was a Timmy trigger, and I'm using it. It's bedded in a composite stock. The action itself, super smooth. That said, this particular bolt has been hone polished. It was a little tight to start with, but you can see after polish, it's a very light action. It's really nice to use. Now I was able to push this firearm out to 500 metres, which was pretty good going considering it is a sports rifle.
A great little hunting rifle actually. Be great if you're hunting, especially deer or light skin animals. Great little hunting rifle, great hunting setup. And the Ultimatum 300 action was fantastic in this particular setup.
Right, we're going to stretch the legs of the 6.5mm Creedmoor. We've got the Madco barrel with the Ultimatum action. The action itself has been honed and polished, so good, nice, smooth action. We're going to start 100 metres and just walk it out. Just going to push out to 400 metres. So around 28 clicks, well say 28 clicks, we'll use our holdover on the mill dots and see if we can't get a first round strike. So with this setup, we're looking at around 500 metres is the max usable distance of the gun, I guess, 500 metres. And I guess with this scope, we've got a 12 power scope, and just using holdovers to try and get to the target.
The second rifle we use today is more of a long-range tactical build. You can see there's all the bells and whistles. As you can see from the muzzle brake, it's got a select match shield and barrel. It's a 1 in 10 twist. Moving through, it's got a Harris bipod, Bell & Carlson fully adjustable stock. It is fully glass and pillar bedded. Sitting on there is the Vortex Viper PST 5-25 long range scope, your Magpul, Magwell, and a dual trigger. It also has the accuracy first anti-cant level, which is possibly one of the better or best anti-cant levels on the market. The rifle itself is chambered in 6mm Ackley or 244 Ackley, which is possibly my favourite long-range varminting rifle. They're really fast and accurate calibre. And today we actually got the 87 grain VMAX out to 1,000 metres. We're hitting an A4 size target of Bisley at 1,000 metres. You need a very true action and a very good setup right through to achieve that type of accuracy. And this custom rifle, like I said, was built by a custom gunsmith and is a very, very accurate rifle, as you'll see.
In summary, looking at the Ultimatum U300 action, super smooth action. Admittedly, both these actions have been polished and honed, so super smooth. New actions coming out from Ultimatum will be of this quality and won't require to be honed or polished. Another super feature of this action is its price. It's priced was almost half the price of its competitors.
Yep.
And for a precision action,
Fully trued action.
yeah, it's hard to beat. It's very hard to beat. And in fact, I'm looking to purchase one myself going forward. I'd like to make 6.5mm Creedmoor using the Ultimatum U300 action.
And just finally, guys, if you are interested in any of the builds, both these builds, like I said, are custom builds. You can get in contact with either myself at Straight Shooter or Mike at Foresight Tactical, and we can point you in the right direction.